What's going on, guys? Welcome again to Twisted Vapor. So today we're checking out a very simple wattage only device. Yes, we are looking at the new one from Wotofo and Rig Mod. Yes, you heard me correctly, Wotofo and Rig Mod have teamed up together to make this fantastic kit that is called the Flux. So, is it any good? Let's dive on down and take a little look. Okay guys, so let's take a look then at the Wotofo Flux Kit. So it turns up in this rather large style Wotofo box, and as you can see we do have the mod sat up top with the Flow Flux Tank and the spare bubble glass there. But what else can we see on the box then? So at the side of the box we do have Flux and Wotofo.com and Rig Mod, as this is a joint collaboration. At the side of the box we do have our scratch and check as well as the colour option we went for. At the other side of the box we have the full contents of the box there, as well as Wotofo.com again. And on this side of the box we have Wotofo engraved here on the side of the box, as well as another red sticker there. And then we're back to the other side. So to get into the box then couldn't really be simpler. We just lift up the lid like so, and then we can get access to our kit. So as you can see guys, we do get a 5mm bubble tube, so we will be using this during the review. We also get our Flow Flux sub tank, very nice. It does come in its standard configuration of 4 mLs, very nice. We'll take a closer look at that in a moment. And then of course we also get our Flux Mod, very nice, and again we will check that out in a moment. So what else do we get inside of the box then? So we lift up this little piece of sponge, if you will. We get a little bag inside, and inside this little bag we have a spare coil. Now the spare coil is your typical normal Canthal coil, and it is rated at 0.16 ohms and can go from 40 to 60 watts. So there is our regular normal Canthal style coil there. We also have a very nice firmware slash charging cable, very nice. We have a little bag full of our usual O-rings, seals and gaskets, and we also get a little tank protector there, so it stops the bottom of the atomizer rubbing up against the top of the device. Just saves all the scratching and things, so it's very nice that we have got one of those included, and we'll keep this out as well and we'll show you how that goes in. And then at the very bottom guys, we do have our usual bits of literature. We have the little menu system, little user pamphlet for the tank, as well as a very small user manual for the mod. Very nice. So we just move all this out of the way then, and we'll have a look at the Flow Flux sub tank, and this is it. So this is the Flow Flux sub tank by Wotofo and Rig Mod. As you can see, she's very nice. We do have a very nice sloping 810 removable drip tip, and it is a full Goon style 810 drip tip there. We do have a very nice big solid rubber O-ring inside there as well. So you can use pretty much any 810 and it will perfectly fit. To fill it up then, we do have a very nice top fill section, and all we have to do here is just give this thing a twist like so, and as you can see it does open up to our juice filling port there. We just give it a little click back over and it does click into place. Moving a bit further down then, you do get your standard 4mm tube, very standard tube this. At the bottom we do have our fully adjustable airflow, and there is quite a nice bit of restriction there to that airflow, so it's not very loose. There is a restriction there going on. It is very nice and easy to adjust, and it does lock on either side, as you can see there, and whatever you adjust on this side will adjust on the opposite side. Underneath then, guys, as you can see, we do have Wotofo Flux laser etched at the bottom there, on the bottom of our tank, as well as their website also laser etched all the way around. Very, very, very nice. Now the tank comes pre-installed with the mesh coil then, guys, and as you can see, I have been using this one quite a lot, and it's still going, guys. It is still going. I've been using this now for the best part of 2 weeks, and she is still chucking the clouds and giving me all that flavour, so there's still quite a fair bit of life left in this coil. Now the mesh coil, guys, is a, if I just find it, is a 0.180 and is rated between 40 and 60 watts. I've been keeping this around about 50, and the flavour and the vapor production has been phenomenal, so we'll keep it around there. So to put on our bubble glass then, well, in fact, no, let's not put our bubble glass on first, because we need to do our sizes for this tank, so we'll leave it how it is, and we'll just get out the calipers here. We zero this out. What we'll do, guys, is we'll take off the drip tip, as the drip tip is removable, so not including the drip tip then, we are looking at 34.9 millimeters, and with the bubble tube on, we're looking at with the standard glass on, should I say, we're looking at 24.95, and the diameter of the actual ATI there is 24.92, almost a 25 mil. So let's put the bubble glass on then, and we'll see how much wider that makes the tank then. So there is our bubble tube now in place. Zero this back out. We are looking at 27.77. So there are our sizes for the Flow Pro sub tank. Very, very, very nice little tank list. Very, very, very nice. So let's take a look then at the Flux. So this is the Flux Mod by Wotofo and Rig Mod, and as you can see, we have got the red one, and it is very, very, very beautiful. I do like this whole black and red combination. It's very, very sexy looking. It's got this like very nice car finish paint. It's really, really, really nice. Very, very nice. So as you can see then, guys, we do have a screen up top there. This is our screen. We have our up and our down buttons here. Very nice and clicky buttons. We also have our charging port / update port at the bottom, and this little section here is a LED light. At the bottom we do have our battery compartment there. We slide it off. It is spring loaded, so we have got a spring loaded battery compartment there. We do have very clearly marked positive and negative connections there. Now the door itself, guys, when it is open, does have a little bit of side movement, as you can see, but I've had no problems with the initial door itself. I've had zero problems with the door. It's never really let me down, and once it's clipped into place, it is in there nice and tight. So this is a dual 18650 device, so let's throw some 18650s in this then, and we'll take a little tour around the rest of the device. So we put positive there, negative like that, and then we simply close it over, and as you can see, that is in there nice and snug. Very nice and snug now, that fit. On the back of the device we do have the Rig Mod logo here, and we've also got some detail here just to mirror the front of the device, and at the side here we do have our giant fire bar style. So to turn it on, it's a simple 5 clicks, although it's already on because the batteries have already switched it on. But to switch it on and off, it's 5 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Power off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you can see, we are dealing with a very nice, colourful screen. Now this one, guys, is a straight up wattage only device. There is no temperature control, so this is very, very beginner user friendly. Very beginner user friendly. Now the way this works, guys, is we have a couple of presets, and then we also have a couple of options for our LED lights, and that is basically about it. So to do this then, guys, as you can see, we do have our up and our down buttons here, and it will go up in 1 watt increments, and we do have quite a nice fast scroll. We can go all the way down to 5 watts, and then we can take this all the way up to 200. As you can see, she will scroll all the way up. To 200 watts. So to change our preset settings then, guys, it's a very simple thing. All we have to do is we just hold the fire button and the up button, and as you see, it's just changed again to powerful plus, and if we do it again, it takes us into standard, and then if we do it one more time, we're back into powerful again. So that's all our different presets. So we'll put it into standard, and as you can see, it is very clearly marked as well. We do have the wattage up here at the top with the preset that we're in, and it is a completely different color as well to let us know what preset we're in. We also have our voltage there, our battery meters, and our ohms of our coil, so you've got all your relevant information on screen as well. So let's tone this back down to 50 watts, ready for the tank to go on here, and then I'll show you the light settings. Okay, so we're at 50 watts now, so let's have a look at the light settings. So it's very simple. We hold the down button this time and the fire button, and as you can see, we have working light and standby light. So we click on working light. Now this light here, guys, is for when you're using the device, whether the screen's on or whether you're vaping, that sort of thing. This is the color options you'll have. So as you can see, we have yellow, we have what's supposed to be white but looks more like a blue, we have red, we have purple, then we have blue, then we have green, and then we have cyan. Once we've picked our colour, we just click at the fire button here. It then takes over to the other little options here where we can turn it off, have it on flashing mode, we can have it on breathing mode, 7 flashes, which is an array of all the colours, and then seven flashes in terms of breathing, so we can have them like so, like that. We're just going to go here and turn them off. Do it again, and we move down to standby light. Now this, guys, is the standby light. This light will go on regardless of whether you use the mod or not, so the light will be constantly working. Not really a good thing in my book. It's a bit of a battery drain, and personally I'm not really one for all these LEDs on mods anyway, but you do have flash and you do have breathing. I'm just going to go ahead and click switch off. So as you can see, that is it. Very, very simple, very nice, simple, easy to use device. So let's do our sizes and measurements for this, and then what we'll do is we'll go back up top, fill the tank up with some juice, and we'll see how it vapes. So let's do our general sizes first. Just zero this out here, and if we go this way first, we are looking at 29.39. We go this way, 91.91, and if we take it this way, we're looking at 50.63. And if we do our general measurements, that's all our general measurements done, should I say. Let's do our weights. Just get this right, there we go, we are in grams. So without the dual 18650s, we're looking at 213 grams, and with the 18650s in place, which is how you're going to carry it in your pocket, we are looking at 306 grams there. So it's an okay average styled device, I suppose. It is quite pocket friendly, it's not overly heavy, but we'll discuss that a bit more up top. So let's fill this up with some juice and let's give this thing a bit then, shall we? Okay guys, so that was a up close and personal look then at the Wotofo Flux. Oh, very nice, simple little kit this, guys. I really do like it. So we have it all filled up with some Sussex Vapers strawberry slush, my personal favourite, and we have it with the airflow wide open and sat at 50 watts, as you can see. Let's give this thing a bit then, shall we? Really nice, crisp, clean flavour straight from the off. Getting a really nice, soothing, smooth airflow coming straight through, keeping that coil nice and cool, keeping the vape nice and cool, giving you all that flavour as well. You have 5 mils of e-liquid with that bubble tube on. You have a really nice, comfortable, very comfortable 810 drip tip. It just fits perfectly in the placement of your mouth. Very nice. Like I said, at 50 watts on standard, that is what you're going to get, and it's very pleasant. A very enjoyable mod. Very enjoyable mod. Okay then guys, so let's move on to our pros and our cons, and at the end I'll tell you where you can go and get this fabulous kit for yourself. Pros and cons time. Guys, so it's time for our pros and our cons. So the first pro of the day is this lovely removable 810 drip tip. The fact that I can take out this 810 and put in my own 810 to suit, well, that's a big bonus for me, that, guys. I love to be able to do that, and the fact that I can do that is our first pro. The next pro I have for this then, guys, is the fact that it came with our 5mm bubble glass. Any kit that comes with a bubble glass that increases our capacity, it's always a win, isn't it, guys? It's always a win. So that's our next pro. The next pro of this then, guys, is the airflow system on this device, or should I say on this tank. The Flow Pro does exactly what it really does. The airflow does flow like a pro. It's really nice. The overall flavour you get from it and the vapour production is really cool. It's soothing, pleasant and very enjoyable. So I really do like that. I really do like the airflow system on this tank. The next pro I have for it is this mesh coil. Now, as I said in the up close, guys, I've been using this coil for just over 2 weeks now, and it's still going. It is still rocking. There's also another pro with them coils, guys, is that the coils are interchangeable with the Smock Baby Beast coils, as well as the Vaporesso NRG coils. So you are pretty much not limited to anything, really. You've got a vast array of coil options there for you, and you will also be able to use the Baby Beast RBA section as well, so you can turn it into your own RBA. Very nice. That is a massive pro there. The next big pro I have for this then, guys, is the fact that it was included with the kit, and that's the little insulator that we do have to stop the tank getting really hot and the mod getting really hot. I like that. It also stops and prevents scratching of the top panel, as we do have this glossy plastic at the top here, and that could be very easily scratched with screwing on and unscrewing your atomizer. So yeah, very nice that that was included. The next pro I have for it is the overall feel of the device. The whole feeling of this device is very comfortable. It really is. It's very comfortable to hold. It doesn't matter which way you hold it to fire it, whether you're a thumb firer or whether you're a finger firer and you just give it a squeeze with your whole hand. It's a very good, comfortable, universal holding mod. It's very nice. I do really like the overall feel of it. The next pro I have for it then, guys, is the looks of it. As you can see, she is a stunning looking piece of kit. And if the red is not your colour, well, don't worry, because our next pro is that they come as standard from launch with eight different colour versions. That's right, guys, 8 different colour versions. We have blue, we have grey, we have white, we have a very dark blue, we have green, we have gunmetal, we have red, and we also have rainbow or 7 colour, whichever way you want to read that one. So you do have quite a lot of colour options there. So that is another big pro. The next pro I have for this then, guys, is the punch. The minute you click that fire button, she is firing straight away. So here we go. Oh yes. And again. Yes, yeah, there you go. So as you can see, guys, she fires straight away. The minute that fire button gets pressed, you're vaping. Brilliant, absolutely love it. So, I think that is all the pros there. Oh no, there is one more, the battery door. I do really like that spring-loaded battery door. It's very nice and does clip into place very securely once you have it all connected into place like so. I also like the screen as well, with it being really nice and clear to read. And it has everything all up front there as well. And I also like the UI system in the device, making it very simple and easy to use. So the fact that it is very easy to use, it is user friendly and very beginner user friendly, is also another pro. I'm going to take one more vape then, guys, and then we're going to move on to cons, because there is just one or two. I wish there wasn't, because it is such an absolutely fantastic device, but with everything, there are 1 or 2 cons. I'm going to take one more vape and we'll move on to our cons. Really nice. Okay then, guys, so let's move on to our cons then. So the first con I do have is that screen. Although we have got a very nice, colourful, bright screen indoors, the minute you take this outside, you just simply can't see it. So please bear that in mind when you are trying to adjust this outside. You just simply can't see it, and that falls down to this tinted screen that they've got going on top of the main screen here. It does dim it down quite significantly, so that is a little bit of a drawback there. So there's our first con of this device. The next con I do have with this kit is them bloody LEDs. I do not like kits with LEDs. I do not know the point of them. I don't see the point of them. LEDs should be kept within general lighting as far as I'm concerned, whether it be on a little sign like so, or whether you're using it for general lighting. It shouldn't really be put onto a vaping device. You're just advertising. That's silly, really. It is meant to take us off smoking. It's not meant to entertain you. So LEDs on mods aren't really my thing. But other than that, guys, that is really the only 2 little cons I have. Oh, there is one more little con. The actual kit, when the tank is on top, is a little bit top heavy. Just bear that in mind as well. It is very easily knocked over on the desk, and it is a little bit top heavy. But other than that, the overall device as a whole is a winner. There are no other cons. The mod on a whole is a winner. You're getting everything you need on your screen. You're getting everything you need out of your vape. It fires straight away. You get a spare 5mm tube. You get a very comfortable 810 drip tip, as well as a very quick and simple top fill system. Dual 18650. Really easy to use. Very user friendly, as I've said. A winner. So, where can you get this fabulous kit for yourself? So you can get this kit with all 8 colour options available and free delivery, and it's also in stock at www.esig1.co.uk. They do have all the colours in stock, as I've said, and this is only $69.99. Yeah, this fabulous kit is only $69.99, guys. Now this kit, in my book, I would have said should have been a lot more expensive. but it's not. For £70 with free postage, and you get all these lovely colours and all this build quality, and you get that punchiness thanks to Rig Mod's design of the chip. Yeah, worth a buy all day, guys. So I think that about wraps it up for this review. I will be back again soon, hopefully tomorrow. Not 100% on that, but I will be back soon. Until then though, guys, see you again in the next review.